ASU's lacrosse team hit a roadblock just 2 years ago. We found out how they bounced back and have been making strides ever since.
When you think of ASU, the last thing that comes to mind is lacrosse. In 2008, the men's lacrosse team traveled to Dallas to compete in the Final Four for the club national championship. After a loss to Chapman, they had a bright future to look forward to. But then in January 2009, that all changed.
I think it was right before our first scrimmage of the year. Our entire season was canceled. We weren't allowed to meet as a team. Everything was just cut completely off.
The ASU lacrosse team had been accused of hazing and underage drinking, leading to the cancellation of the entire 2009 season.
You know, obviously if you're not doing the right things, there's consequences for that, and if you're not following the rules, there's consequences for that.
It was a big letdown. I mean, we had a good team that year. We all knew we were, top 5 that year.
They could have just given up, but they weren't ready to do that.
It was a very slow process. We had requirements, like we had to go to club meetings. Everyone on the team had to sign, contracts.
When the 2010 season rolled around, they had redemption on their mind.
We're dodging, we gotta get more angle.
And Coach Malone made sure to preach one thing.
Not taking anything for granted. I mean, and that's one thing we talk about every week.
I mean, we definitely had to prove something. Everyone knew that we were a top 5 team that year. We had to come out and prove it.
The program came out on fire. The Sun Devils made it to the club national championship to take on number 1 Michigan. Unfortunately, they fell 1 goal shy of the title, but gained something back a lot more valuable.
It allowed the school to realize kind of what we have going on here, kind of the seriousness of the program.
We showed them last year that we deserve the status we have right now. I think we've earned their trust.
Since I used to play lacrosse, I thought I'd suit up for practice to see how ASU gets ready for their games.
And I'll be the first to tell you, practice isn't easy.
These guys come out here and work hard. I mean, we ask a lot of them, and they're dedicated to the game, and they're dedicated to their teammates. And our main goal is to get back to that national championship game.
We keep telling the guys the reason we're playing this year is to get a national championship. We keep emphasizing that point, and I think we've got a good thing going. Really excited.